paper skin and a heart so fragile. Cause without you, this home's just a pineapple.
Okay, so I found this is hey everyone, this is our start. I found this song through the Spotify DJ thing, and not only did I send it to Pat, I also sent it to Jordan and Dominique, and Jordan loves it. He knows all the words.
Love it. I
The SpongeBob song?
listen to it. I wouldn't say every day, but every day that I work out, because I do listen to it when I work out, and it is such a good song. I love it.
Okay. All right. Here,
Love it.
I won't play the. Obviously, I'm not playing the full thing. I'm just giving you a little taste. Okay, a little.
One studio session later.
Spend my days in the jellyfish fields, trying to fish you off my mind. Spend my nights at the Lagoon, experiencing the hot tide. I feel like the man with glass bones and paper skin and a heart so fragile. Cause without you, this home's just a pineapple.
Anyway, that's the beginning, dude. It's kind of a banger.
Patrick's verse is fire,
Oh yeah,
too.
so Patrick has a verse in there.
Oh my gosh.
It's so
all
good.
right. It's so
good.
Anyway,
That's so funny.
that song popped up on my Spotify DJ, and I was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Dude, this is kind of fire." Listened to it a couple times, sent it out to people. And actually, there's another song too that the same person makes. And then what's so weird is like a couple weeks later.
Oh,
Just hit record.
we're going, yeah.
Oh, nice. Wait, dude.
A couple weeks later, it started popping up on my TikTok.
The
Like
SpongeBob
the
song?
actual like person that made the song.
Oh,
And then,
nice.
Yeah. So then they made another. There's another song that they've made.
Okay.
It's not as good.
Yeah.
But it's another SpongeBob song. It's called "Dear Magic Conch Shell." Actually, there's another one. Oh no, there's 4. I wonder if they're all like. Oh yeah. I've never even heard some of these. Wait, should I play it?
Yeah, just play it.
That first one won't get copyright stricken, by the way.
This is "Wish I Would Have Known."
I spent a little too much time at the Krusty Krab.
Gives me Morgan Wallen vibes.
Yeah, I traded flipping burgers for time I can't get back. I wish I would've known.
I love it.
Dude,
That is so
okay,
funny,
that's
dude.
a banger right there.
I love it.
So he
Oh.
just has a bunch of SpongeBob songs?
It's like AI, like so
Yeah.
very popular thing now on TikTok.
It's
is-
all over my For You page. Is
What
these
the heck?
AI SpongeBob songs. There's
It's
some
AI?
like Plankton, SpongeBob, Patrick,
Squidward.
Squidward.
And then I've seen some other ones with like other characters like Peter Griffin or like
What the
Stu
heck?
Oh, yeah.
singing, but like they sing like popular songs, and Plankton always goes like always goes hard.
Yeah.
It's always
Dude,
good.
Plankton does go
Like
hard.
screaming.
Yes,
It's
his versions
so
are
good.
always so good.
I can imagine.
But hold on, I'm sending this song right now to Jordan, cause the one that I just played, because I know he hasn't probably heard it yet.
That's
There's a way
hilarious.
easier to do that, you know?
Sending a song.
Yeah.
What?
You just hit the share button on the song and then go messages, type in the person's name. And
Oh, I know. Sometimes it pops up.
okay.
Sometimes I don't do it. Sometimes I do it. Sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
It only is. It's only helpful if you tell. They only pop up if you text them recently. I feel like.
Oh, you can hit messages.
Well, yeah,
and-
you can still type in their name.
Oh,
the old
okay.
school way.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. So Pat was gonna like put that. Well, you said you.
I
put
told
it
you, yeah. I was like, hey, should I put this in the song? In the
at the beginning of the episode of last episode.
the end.
Oh, I thought you said the beginning.
I can't remember what I did. But
Anyway.
I asked you when I had done it.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I was like,
well,
Julian-
it's an easy fix on the audio version if he doesn't like it. And then he was like, you didn't text back for a few hours, I think. And then he was like, I don't think Giuliano even knows that song. Let's not do it yet. And I didn't get home that night till like 7:30.
Yeah,
This
I
is the
understand
night
that.
before we posted it. And he was like, yeah, we shouldn't do it. And I was like, well,
I'm doing it anyways.
I changed it for the audio version.
Yeah.
Because that was easy. But the YouTube version had already uploaded. It was like another 2 or 3 hour process. So I said, they get a little treat that the Spotify people don't.
That's
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah. So
I think it's at the
Too
end,
many.
though.
Is it all?
Okay.
So they're all on Spotify?
Yeah, they are on Spotify. There is the guy that made it. If you want to look it up, his name is Boy What BOI. what. And I'm almost betting all of his listeners are TikTok listeners.
Yep.
But
331,000.
they're all
That's good.
he all has SpongeBob songs. That's all they are.
Just a pineapple. Dear
Yeah,
Richard
Just a Pineapple's the one that.
Make a wish, Squiddy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a rap. That one's a rap.
Dude, that is so funny. Exclusive too. Wow. Is that what that
No,
means?
explicit.
Explicit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it is.
Exclusive.
I'm in the club.
I made it.
Wow.
I just showed up though.
Yeah.
Dang, this
So
stuff is kind of creepy. It's freaking.
his
Wallpapers?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was,
So,
whatever. Skulls.
Anyway, that's that. What, Pat? Have you done anything recently? Like since last time we recorded?
I went to another concert.
Noah
Noah
Kahan's.
Kahn. Amazing.
Kahn.
I had a
I
great
was
time.
there.
There were a lot of people there. Giuliano went there.
Mm-hmm.
There were, I think I told, so I was in the crowd with Sophie, Thomas, Amy.
So be honest.
Amy, my sister, Thomas, my sister's boyfriend, Sophie, you all know.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I told him, I was like, there's like 4 or 5 other groups of people here, separate groups that I know. Because I had a Chick-fil-A coworker who was there with friends, another one who was there with friends. And then you guys were your group. And then like Isabel, Gina, Benji were in their group with someone else. And so I was like, there's so many other groups here.
There's
that I
also
know.
other
It's
people.
really
Like,
cool.
did you guys end up seeing anyone that you knew that wasn't a part of like your groups or no? Like I know Taylor was there. You know, Brandon's friend Taylor. Who else did I see there? There was a lot of people I saw.
I did see like another Chick-fil-A friend who I hardly ever see. Haven't seen him in a while, but Thomas pointed him out. They're like, "Hey, Luke's over there." And I was like, "Oh my goodness!"
How was the concert overall?
It was awesome. I stand very firm on the like. He's a great performer.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, his music is already just awesome and like so energetic.
Yeah.
and-
He's a fun performer.
Yeah, live he is. Another
I
level.
saw on TikTok, his own TikTok, and he I think he put a compilation together of him like saying funny stuff before he starts a song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I wasn't sure.
I
if,
know
like,
that's
his thing.
Yeah, that is always funny.
Yeah.
One of them, and I didn't learn this till after. So, like he started a song, and then 2 lines in or something, he's like, "Wait, are we okay?" And I think, and this is like 4 songs into the set or something.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
pretty early, and I'm thinking someone already fainted. Someone like, come on. And it was with the smoke, like that was the first bad day with smoke. It was moving in. Which
yeah.
It was
He-
super smoky out.
he cut 3 songs short
Oh, okay.
of his performance.
And he started really late too.
Did he?
I'm pretty sure
Well,
it was pretty late.
That's what they always do. So it's like 8 o'clock opener comes out. They usually play 45 minutes. And then it's usually like 30 minutes where they switch everything over and then the headliner comes out.
Yeah.
So I think it was kind of on pace for that.
Maybe, yeah.
But
it just felt really late. I thought it started at 7. Or
That's
maybe
what-
it
that's
did.
7
when
was
the-
doors.
yeah.
8 o'clock was
Oh,
the
okay.
first one. But so I'm like, someone already fainted. This is ridiculous. And then he was like, well, should we just restart the song? And it was a song I was trying to film. And I was like, okay, cool. I can like get him from the beginning.
Oh, nice.
And like he starts playing again. He's like, you haven't heard this before.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
and then like he sang the first line. He's like, oh, it's worse this time. What?
That's funny.
That is funny.
But
What happened? Did you know?
okay, so I posted that video as a TikTok, and then Gina like responded to me, or it was on my Instagram story. And Gina was like, I was so pissed at those people because apparently they like fake started fighting just to get attention.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
gosh.
I guess I'm assuming they were people that knew each other and they just started this just to like, get him to stop the concert for them.
Yeah.
And security came over and was like pissed at them and they ended up taking him out.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah. I'm like, good. They deserve it.
So I can't remember if we discussed this last time on the podcast, but do you like the concerts at the Pavilion?
I love concerts at the Pavilion.
That's pretty cool.
It's very cool down there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool because they have that lawn, the lawn you can sit on where you
Mhm.
guys were. And then you can stand down in the pit if you want.
Do you think it was too packed for no? Because I know he's definitely gaining recognition for
yeah.
for sure, and maybe Spokane is like more not bigger for like his type of people or group because it looked pretty packed.
It's kind of niche for him.
It was
Yeah.
packed like where you were, Pat.
Yeah.
It looked pretty
Yeah.
packed, and there was like not a whole ton of room up in the back where we were, but it wasn't like super crammed back there. Like it was nice. I still could like get up and walk around and like, so it wasn't super packed at all. I thought it was nice, and I don't know if people didn't come because of the smoke or what.
Yeah.
But
I heard it was sold out, or at least like the last tickets were crazy expensive.
Gotcha. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, and I've never been up in that like area where you were.
Yeah,
but I really liked it in the back. Like, it's like you don't miss anything unless you like being up close all the time. Which like I've never done it, so I don't know. Yeah, but it was nice being back there.
Yeah, I at first, I was thinking I want to be down in the pit, and Gina got there at like 1:00.
Dude, yeah, they got there so early.
And I had told, like, I was talking to her about it, and I was like, I'll get there when I get off work, but like, can I jump in line with you because I want to be up front? She was like, yeah, sure. And then Sophie and I were going down, and she's like, so they just came out and made an announcement that like no one can jump in line. And so I was like, well, that sucks. We'll be at the back of the line. And then I was like, I don't care a whole lot. Like, if we sit on the grass, I'm fine with it. Yeah. I think that's just as enjoyable. Yeah. I don't have to be in the pit and stand the whole time and be bumping by people, But, I did notice, like, so the last concert we went to there, someone fainted towards the end, and then they brought an ambulance down, and eventually, the concert was over at this point, but they were like, everyone has to go, and they were just clearing everyone out, making this barricade. Dang. But this time they put like on the floor, they put tape as a walkway in the middle of the pit, which was nice because we were stuck in the middle and we wanted to leave to get water at one point, and you could just walk to the walkway and then it's a clear path out. You don't have to navigate through people, and then the worst part is finding your way back to your group. I have no idea where we were.
You're not kidding.
But yeah, it was pretty early. Like, that person faked the fight, and then I saw the ambulance lights going again a few songs later. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's happened. Yeah, it happened at the first concert we went to, where he had to stop something in the middle, or stop in the middle of a song and stuff.
Which this time was kind of understandable because the smoke was really bad. It was hot, so it's fine. And people, if they're standing in line forever, like, they're probably not drinking water and dehydrated.
Yeah, 100%. So. I was talking to Benji about the concert, and he was saying,
did he go?
Yeah, and he was saying, he was talking about Gina saying that like she was getting not mad, but like the feeling you get when like you're one of the first fans of like Noah Khan, so like you're an original fan, but then like she was saying, she made a comment about like how many of these people are bandwagon fans. Yeah. So I want to know if you guys had felt like either that towards Noah Khan or like no. I mean, I get the feeling that she's getting.
I do
like,
too.
Yeah, I've been a Noah Khan fan since day one.
A Noah stan.
I've been looking forward to this concert for at
you
least
didn't know you were going to
at
this
least
concert.
a day. Okay.
Weeks ago.
I hope she's listening right now. Gina, just so you know, I'm a bandwagon fan of Noah Khan.
I will admit, I haven't been a fan since day one. I don't even know when my fandom started. But it was fairly early, Like, it wasn't in the last year. It was before that. But that's all I've got to say on the matter.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I was like, I'm okay not going to the concert.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I went. It was a good concert. And
I mean, it's good to
like,
listen to music.
It's fun going to concerts, and he puts on a good concert.
Yeah, he does.
But yeah, so I hope that makes you more mad, Gina.
It's funny you say that because, like,
Just want your hair standing up in the back.
Oh, cool.
There you go. That's better, actually. I love concerts, but they are kind of a pain to go to. Because, like, this one,
I don't care too much.
Sophie and I parked in a parking lot, got an Uber down. And
oh, wow.
Yeah, because I was like,
you had a far walk?
He's like, no, it was a 5-minute walk.
They dropped us off at the bridge where the line started.
Oh, okay.
It was like an $8 Uber. And then Thomas and Amy gave us a ride back. So I was like, we don't have to pay for parking. We don't have to walk super far to our car. We get dropped off here. If we wanted to Uber back, we get picked up here. But all this arranging of like, okay, where is she coming from? Like, where's halfway that we can meet? The concert's starting soon. Like, what, blah, blah. When should I get the Uber? And I was texting her. I was like, I really want to go to this concert, but like, I don't really want to go now because it's such a pain.
Sophie?
Organizing all this.
Said
yeah,
that? Okay.
I said that.
Oh, you said that.
Because I'm just like, this is like, I'd be fine sitting at home. Like, if he came out and was like, concert's canceled, here's your money back, I'd be like, that sucks. I like Noah Khan and his concerts, but I can go home now and, chill.
Yeah, Yeah, no,
I did
that.
love the concert though.
Oh, yeah, it was a
Don't
fun
get me
concert.
wrong.
Yeah. Jordan is jumping on the bandwagon, by the way, of Noah Khan, because he came over to my
of
parents
course.
the other day. He's like, "Yeah, I started listening to Noah Khan. I'm turning into Pat now."
That's
So
pretty funny. We parked, like, you know where that Riverside, like, basketball courts are and stuff, like the yellow Riverside sign or Riverfront sign or whatever it says.
I do.
Yeah, so we parked
By the flour mill?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, we parked on that street, like, I don't know,
Pretty late.
4 or 5 blocks down. Like, we probably paid $3 for a meter, $2 for a
Okay.
meter, and then it hit 7 o'clock, and then we didn't have to pay anymore
Okay, nice.
and stuff. And I think we got lucky because somebody probably left, and it, like, all the other spots were taken. All the spots around
Yeah.
were taken except for this one
Yeah,
spot.
yeah.
And so I think somebody just left.
Okay,
and,
nice.
yeah, that was good.
Good to know. You got lucky.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, got lucky.
Yep. So
Yeah, and I saw my cousin down there too. I was just standing in line with my sister. With Sophie. And he just goes walkabout. I was like, dude,
you didn't even tell me you were going.
said hi to him.
Yeah.
He's the guy that plays at the piano bars
Oh.
downtown.
Oh, okay.
Sean.
Nice.
How close are you with? He's the one that got on ESPN.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah. Fairly close. I'm not super close with that whole side of the family,
Mm-hmm.
just because like we would see him like once, twice a year growing up at
Oh, okay.
Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
But he's probably like out of him and his siblings, he's probably the one we're closest with because he's been in town more recently, so he's kind of the one we're seeing at Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Gotcha. Okay.
And
Okay.
he's pretty cool. We'll joke
I mean,
with
yeah,
him all
he's
that.
famous, so
He's a big deal.
yeah.
It's like,
TikTok.
yeah,
famous.
he's my cousin.
Yeah, he got on ESPN TikTok.
No biggie.
So
He's verified on Instagram.
oh,
Doesn't matter now because you can pay for that.
Yeah, like
True.
$15 or something like that.
oh, worth it. Anyway, we
Speaking
got
of concerts
con
and music,
come on. Speaking of,
What? Speaking of-
I would like to hear your thoughts on the new Gregory Allen.
Oh, amazing!
Album.
Yeah, that was really good. I
Don't hold
had,
back.
What? I really liked it.
I know, but I mean,
I loved it.
he's your man.
When
No,
did
no,
you
it was really good. I enjoyed it. It's the first time I've like put all of his music on to like just my playlist.
Really? First time?
Yeah.
Wow.
First time?
Yeah, like the
first?
first album I've done, I should say.
Okay.
I did pre-order his a vinyl for this album because it looked pretty cool, and it's already my favorite looking vinyl that I own.
Okay.
It's this light blue.
Oh,
So
wow. How much was it?
Is that
If you don't
the
mind
ocean
sharing.
or is that a
Uh,
vinyl?
$30.
Okay.
Wow.
Appaloosa Bones.
Yeah, so that's
Is that what one song on there?
Yeah, one song totally.
Is the whole album?
Yes, the whole album's on there.
11.
Wow, 11
Sticks.
songs.
That's what they called me in baseball.
They called the
Oh,
11-6,
gotcha.
huh?
Actually, yeah.
Hey, 11-6, get out there.
It's people. So I have to say this real quick. Make this comment. So my aunt Junie, she invited me to this Gregory Allen like Facebook group or whatever. And anytime you get into those Facebook groups, there's a couple types of people on there,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it just makes me laugh. Some of these people, like, I mean this in the nicest way, and I'm trying to show
No offense.
no judgment, but also I
offense.
am judging. They have no life.
Yeah.
They make it their whole life.
That's true.
And I guess that makes sense. Like, I get that's what the group is for. It's like share your for anything. Like if it's for like a Seahawks sports fan group or like an NFL one or
Yeah.
something, or fantasy football. Like you got to show your passion that you're passionate about it. But some of these people, like somebody said, this morning I woke up today thinking about or just already humming the new Gregory Allen song, and I'm wondering if anyone else feels the same way. And I'm like,
No.
Yeah, just respond no.
no.
Only you, bro.
Yeah. So
Do you have a
Weird.
post you could read?
what?
Is there a post?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just about to pull it up. Let me see. I mean, that was one of them for sure. That's what made me be like I can't with this anymore. A lot of people actually are selling very often in this group, people are like selling their tickets because they can't go for some reason. I'm like, oh, this would be a good way to like get tickets to go to.
Yeah. So
Um,
you're in the group and you're a huge fan, but you're not going to the concert.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No judgment.
Waking
no
up
judgment.
singing the songs, but you can't go.
This one was actually pretty funny. Somebody said, long shot here, but if anyone got a video of the redhead scooting down the balcony steps in section 5 on her butt because she wore boots with heels and couldn't navigate the steps on her feet, please post the video. It was my wife, and I had margaritas in both hands, so wasn't able to capture the moment.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's pretty funny.
That's
I thought that was pretty funny. But a lot of people share their videos, or like, hey, I want to go.
His wife.
Huh?
It's gonna be Gianluca and his wife.
Oh, yeah.
Heck no.
John
Anyway.
Gregory Allen concert.
And then some people are very like
20 years.
sentimental when they're like, oh, this makes me think of like my lost loved one or something. I'm like, I get that, like the album. But then there's some people like, I'm trying to find. Can you guys stop making
35. Yeah.
Anyway, somebody said, oh, here's the one. I've been listening to Appaloosa Bones so often since its release that I wake up in the morning and a song from it is already playing in my head. Anybody else experiencing this wild phenomenon?
Oh my gosh.
I don't think that it's not as wild phenomenon as you think.
But then they get
So
comments
funny.
people raising their hands or saying, I keep waking up to bits of sweet heat lightning. It's so lovely.
Oh my gosh.
It's just
Are they 60?
Yeah, probably.
It's
Probably.
so lovely.
Anyway, it's funny. Like
Yeah,
it's
that is.
Yeah.
Facebook groups like that are diehard fans are always funny.
That makes
Right.
me want to go join a Facebook group just to like read those
Yeah.
comments or
funny.
whatever.
It's yeah. But anytime I get it because some people do need the community
Yeah.
of like if you don't like maybe you don't have a community of people and this is one way of you participating.
I mean,
No judgment,
yes.
but also
plenty of judgment.
plenty of judgment. So no, but back on the album, I really do like it. Enjoyed it a lot. Mariella made the joke. She's like, now you gotta learn all the lyrics before you go see his concert. So
That's really funny. When are you going?
this
Next weekend.
And you're going to.
Yeah.
You're going too?
Yeah, dude.
Whoa. To Colorado?
Flying up
Yeah,
to
he's
the
flying.
old CO.
Wow.
The old CO.
You guys
LAR,
making fun of
yeah.
diehard fans and you're flying to Colorado for a concert, huh?
Huh?
I'm flying to Colorado because my cousins are there also. So.
That's a lie.
I'm flying there because
It's at Red Rocks.
everyone
Red Rock-
else is. And it's at Red Rocks.
Red Rocks is.
Here's the thing.
Red Rocks is actually a pretty famous. Like everybody I've told.
yeah.
That I'm going to a concert. I was like, oh, I'm going to Red Rocks. I'm like, oh, Red Rocks. That's and like everyone knows what Red Rocks is.
A Red Rock was. Here's the thing. First, do you have a favorite song? One favorite song?
The new album.
Yep.
Probably would be either Silver Bells or Mistakes.
Silver bells.
Mistakes.
Yeah.
I would go.
Or one of the new one, the single ones that he released first, like Appaloosa Bones itself, was pretty good.
Oh, that is pretty cool. I'm looking at pictures of
Juliano
Red
was like,
Rocks.
I'm not hating anymore.
No, I'm still hating.
Um,
I can look at pictures and listen to Spotify, okay? I
but
don't need to go
anyways,
there.
yes, I am going to that concert as well. Here's the thing. I've thought about it a lot because I do love Gregory Allen. I don't think he's a top 10. He may be top 15 for me. He might be on the verge of
like
10.
artist?
Yeah.
Oh, that's still pretty high for you.
I don't even
Yeah.
know if I know 15 other artists.
Wow.
Are you actually being serious?
You want to know something crazy? I long ago started making a list of my favorite artists. And by favorite, I just mean all the artists I like. And right now it's at 145 artists.
Wow.
Wait, hold on. I want to hear your top 10.
I need to start.
Oh.
You know what, Pat? You've inspired me to start doing that.
Okay, this isn't in a specific order. I will say it's pretty general. Or it's pretty...
But you know your favorite one.
Yeah, I mean, I know... Like, I could tell you offhand my top 10 maybe, but it's not very specific. Like, this one might be above this one.
But,
I'll
but
read
you could
you...
tell me what your favorite one is. Or who your
Oh,
favorite
Sam
artist.
McPherson, I think, is my number one at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Salmon? Is that what you said?
Salmon
But I'll read
Pearson?
you my top 10. Would
Okay.
you like
Yes,
that?
yes, yes.
You
Yeah,
want that?
yeah. Tell me.
Okay.
Maybe.
Bring it on me.
Sam McPherson. Matt Hahi. I don't know how you say his last name.
Wow, he's your favorite?
Laney. Blake Rose. Chance Pena. Anson Seabra. Luke Hemmings. Gracie Abrams. Noah Khan. Zach Sabo.
I knew two of those artists.
Yeah. Noah Khan and
And Chance
Chance Pena.
Pena.
Yeah.
I knew Noah Khan.
Yep.
Give
So-
me a song of your favorite artist.
From Sam McPherson. Oh, maybe yeah. That also could
Hold on,
I
hold
can
on.
know I can know their songs more than the artist probably.
That's true.
Sam.
Just
Smith?
one? All right. We'll give you...
You don't like Billy
If it's on the top 5 of popular, that means you're not a real fan.
I'll give you... All right. Just a second.
a lot of pressure here right
It
now.
is. I'll give you
Just one song.
Backseat.
Okay, you're safe.
Cool.
Oh, is that? That's all? All right.
Backseat. What's the song? Sing it for me.
Nope.
Backseat girl.
I think you got the genre a little
Anyway.
off. But back to Greg Allen. Okay. He's not like he is an artist that I'll see in concert. If he was in Spokane or something, I would go see. But he's not an artist I would necessarily go out of state for.
But you are.
But it is with like a dozen other friends.
True. That's true.
No,
And
it sounds like a fun time.
It's at Red Rocks.
Yeah.
Which is like I told maybe Sophie, I told someone. Gregory Allen to me is one of those perfect artists to play at Red Rocks. Like there's a handful or a big handful, I don't know, but he's the type of artist like it fits him perfectly.
It sounds really cool. Like it looks like it'll be a super awesome place to go see and stuff. It's probably one of those like what is it called? Like bucket list places.
Yeah.
To visit.
Oh, yeah.
Very true. Yeah.
This is kind of off topic-ish, but on the same topic as the vinyl. The Across the Spider-Verse movie, they released 3 different versions of vinyls for the movie, for the soundtrack, and they're all the coolest looking vinyls ever. And they're at Barnes & Noble, so I might have to go pick some up. But here's one.
Whoa.
Just like
that's pretty cool.
that. And
cool.
then they have a spot version. There's that version.
Oh, that's
And then
sweet.
and then there's one other one somewhere. But anyway, no, I saw those and I was like, I need to grab some of those because first off, great movie. Secondly, and then the soundtrack's good, so it's like worth buying also in the sense of like getting a vinyl for that. And then obviously the vinyls look really cool. I want to get some to where I can just hang them up. So, but no, the Gregory Allen one, the vinyl looks really cool. He also released a couple different color versions, but that was definitely the baby blue was really nice. And also
nice.
seeing you're wearing your Noah Khan like a shirt or whatever, I'm like, I can't wait to get some Gregory Allen merch.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So
I know.
Could always use more hoodies.
Yeah, me too.
And shirts.
It's funny because Sophie and I were in line to get merch at NoahCon, and it's like, oh, that one's really cool, and I'm like, well, Amy got that one, I can't get, but like it's really cool, and the back of it was like almost a full picture of the back, and I was like, that is gonna wear, like it's gonna start peeling after a few washes.
Oh yeah.
I don't want that one. I've learned. Okay?
Yes.
And then there was a long sleeve one I really wanted, but I was like, I got a few crew necks. You can only wear those up here for like a full month out of the year, maybe 2 months, because it's super hot. Or you can wear them during the winter, but you got to wear something else with it.
Yeah.
Like you can't
Layers.
just wear that because that's a fall thing,
Yeah.
and we don't have a whole lot of fall weather. But so it's funny. Like we were just standing there debating on which ones to get. I was like, but the sweatshirt's really cool too, and that's like $65 though.
True, that is true.
Only got one.
And this is kind of on a similar note. When we were in South Dakota, there was, I will say, probably the most reasonably priced souvenir
Oh really?
or souvenirs I've ever seen.
That's good.
As far as
You
I know,
said
there's
that
a lot.
about Disneyland World too.
No, I said that about. There was one thing at Disney World that was recently priced, and it was a ski
Yeah,
jacket.
that's right,
In,
that's right.
In either I think it was in Norway, and it was like $150. I'm like, that's probably how much it
Yeah.
actually is.
Yeah.
Norway.
Yeah, Norway. But yeah, so I could always use more. Honestly, at this point, I don't care how many hoodies I have.
Yeah,
Hoodies are nice.
Necks.
I love hoodies.
I need to get rid of some hoodies, but it's like I don't know which ones to get rid of.
Well, do
They're
you
like,
need to
oh,
get rid of them then?
Yeah, because they're taking up so much room.
It's not a bad thing.
Are you already sweating?
Yeah,
Dude, that's
That's
crazy.
me on a daily basis.
Bro, that is crazy.
Dude.
I get it, man.
Yeah.
I
sometimes
think
you
I'm
sweat.
either I just don't. Well, I definitely don't drink enough water, but I don't think I've ever sweat through my.
Really, dude?
What?
I've never sweat. I don't sweat through my.
Oh,
shirt. I never sweat through-
every day
I've
I
never
do.
threat.
It can be winter and I'm sweating.
It's because this guy works in an office, dude.
yeah, air
No, but even when we're
conditioning
playing
all
basketball,
day.
I don't sweat through my shirts.
What?
No way.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
When was the last time? Can you name a time when you see me sweat through my shirt?
no, but I don't take mental notes of that.
Yeah. I'll take a picture next time.
We'll
put it on the
please.
pod.
I hope you do, because I
Found it.
I would actually be happy if I sweat through my shirt.
Jeez, lucky you.
Dude, I sweat. Dude, I get home from basketball and Celine gives me a hug and she's like, "Oh my, you're like soaked." I'm like, "That's all sweat."
You're like, actually, that's Mr. Imager's sweat.
Dude, I swear I sweat as much as him. Just Well, maybe not as much, but like
You don't have as much
for like
surface
ratio
area.
wise.
There you go. That's a nice way.
If
to
I
put it.
was as big as him, I probably would sweat as much.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, but like ratio wise,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Percentage body fat to percentage.
Yes.
Only recently have I noticed that I'll start sweating when I'm playing video games.
Wow.
It's like-
But you won't when you play basketball.
No, I don't sweat through my stuff,
Yeah,
like my shirts.
okay.
I'm still sweating, and just not through my shirts.
Have you ever like not worn your shirt around the house and then like just felt drips of sweat
Yep.
just down? You're like, what the heck? Is
Every
that?
time I get out of the shower. I
That's
don't
water, Pat.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you're sweating in the shower. I think you're taking too hot of showers.
No, that's a daily occurrence for me. I live alone, so I can go shirtless a lot. And still sweating, dude. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not, like, I literally couldn't be wearing any less clothes. Okay, and why am I sweating?
Yeah.
I don't live alone. I go shirtless all the time.
Yeah, that's true. You can.
Yeah. So,
Well,
anyway.
But anyways, what
Yeah.
else we got?
Well, okay. So you just moved into a house. I came back from
Yeah.
South Dakota.
mhm.
I think that's it.
How long were you in South Dakota?
There you go.
No,
Thank you
South
for
D.
that.
How long were you there?
For 4 days. Yeah, Sunday
Okay.
through Thursday. 5 days.
Nice. That's 5.
5 days. Oh no, 4 days because we weren't there.
Well, it was a travel day.
We left Sunday, so we didn't arrive there till 7.
Drive?
Yes,
Fly?
yeah, drive.
One day?
Drove one day, both times. It was a 13-hour drive.
Man, they're that far?
Yeah. Well, they don't live in
South
South Dakota. They live in North Dakota.
Oh.
But we went to South Dakota because it
Like
was
to meet up with them or
Yeah,
whatever?
and to go visit like the Black Hills and stuff like that.
cool.
So,
How black were they?
actually, zero black,
What?
0 Black Hills.
Is it kind of like a
I actually have a whole thing. about
Greenland
this.
is all of ice and Iceland is all green? Is that
Black
kind of...
Hills. Was it kind of like a Michael Jackson type of black? Like not really black.
Actually, there was a lot of red rocks. So then when I made the joke, I was like, "Oh, why doesn't he?"
I'm
have
seeing
red-"
this next week.
Yeah.
Why
so
am I here?
Yeah. No, actually, I have a whole thing about Mount Rushmore, and you've seen Mount Rushmore, Giuliano. Have you
Yeah.
seen Mount Rushmore?
I'm looking at it right now.
That's all you don't even need to go there, dude.
I
Okay.
know. I've seen it in National Treasure too.
Okay, here's the thing. It is so much smaller in person
that's
than what I
sad.
imagined. Like, okay, if I was right up to it, I'd be like, wow, this is big. But from far away, I was like, this is small. And then I also thought to myself, why did I always think it was bigger?
Yeah.
Because when I imagined it being like in the side of a cliff, which it is,
Yeah.
but being way bigger.
Yeah.
And it's on the side of a cliff, but it's smaller.
Is it just because you're closer to it?
Like when I imagine it?
Yeah. Like how big are one of their faces? Can you give me dimensions?
No.
All right.
It was probably about this big. No.
I have a picture.
I have pictures too.
No, not like me.
How
Let me-
big are
Dude,
the
okay,
heads
so
on-
when I went to see
Rush.
Mount Rushmore, I like was looking at it for like 5 minutes. It was clear. Literally, like 5 minutes later, a bunch of fog rolled in. Couldn't see it. People were coming up like to see it, and they were like they couldn't see it because all the fog.
Yeah.
So make sure you go on a clear day.
I will.
Yeah. Well, actually, you don't even need to go, honestly.
Okay, so this is like a faraway picture. Well, I mean, this is where it is. So I thought it was like
It's pretty high up there.
it's high up there, but I think what I imagined it lower to the ground. So
Oh,
that
really?
It'd be like right up to it.
Just an expectation versus reality.
Yes, that's exactly what I
Yeah.
pictured it.
Okay. Well, that's kind of.
But that's where they took the picture.
Reality is kind of false because you can walk closer than that.
No,
Yes.
you can. So you can walk. So in this picture, I think you can walk like down to like here. Somewhere.
That's more like
No, so
Okay.
where they took that picture, the expectation picture, was probably right here.
no.
They took out the.
Oh,
picture
right
of the
there.
box.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
okay.
So then it would be big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like in National
So-
Treasure, when they like pan over it, I probably need to rewatch it.
I need
again.
to as well.
Just because, yeah, exactly. Not for Mount Rushmore, but for Nicolas Cage. But it made me think it was bigger.
Yeah.
So
That's the movies, man. Okay, here you go. The head of George Washington is 60 feet tall.
Oh my gosh.
The nose alone is 21 feet.
I will say the thing that impressed me the most about the whole thing, first off, Theodore's mustache.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. The other thing was, and I used like one of those like telescopes things.
Yeah.
Telescope things, which also lasts a really long time. Like
Still going?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure what I paid for is still going on. So
People are Venmo me right now.
yeah.
for it.
But the pupils, they like I was reading something on them, but they like actually like put like feature to make it look like they stand out, so they're not like a blank eye.
Yep.
So
That's amazing.
Okay, I take that back. About what I said about the reality picture.
What?
I took a picture of the same exact thing.
Oh,
so that is reality.
Yeah. So
I thought I was
a little disappointed, underwhelmed.
I've heard that.
But
I've heard that from people that go there. They're just like, yeah, I saw it. I'm not, blown away.
And I did hear a whole podcast about it, and I think it was Josh Allen maybe that said this also. Because he was on the Part of My Take podcast, and I think it was Josh Allen that said like, yeah, you go there for 5 minutes, you're good, and then you're like, what do I do now? I will say the area around Mount Rushmore,
pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. I wish we were there more because there's a lot to like do and see.
Can I see that picture that you pulled up? Because when I went, I didn't realize it, but they were doing a bunch of construction, so it must have been finished when you went.
Like, Mount Rushmore?
Well, not Mount Rushmore, but like the place right below Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, you're pretty cloudy.
Yeah. Well, look at this other photo too. Literally, I go from
Pat's gonna be like, all right, post production.
Yeah,
up all these pictures.
I go from this,
to.
I'm
just gonna find a picture to show you guys, unrelated
to this.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I'll show the camera.
Yeah.
Okay, camera. I go from this.
Probably blurry.
No, you can see.
All right.
To that.
There you go. Go on YouTube.
You might have to send me those so I can put them up.
Okay.
Also, yeah. So that was Mount Rushmore. There is somebody had sent me a. Shoot, it's not on my Safari tabs anymore. But like, there's this like stuff that you can do around Mount Rushmore. It's not like a theme park or anything, but like you can take these carts, kind of like mine carts in a way where like it's a rail, like you're on a track and you go, not like a roller coaster, but it's like those tracks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Like in Red Riding Hood movie. What's that called?
Yes.
Big Red or something.
No, it's
Hoodwinked.
turning
Hoodwinked. Thank you.
Hoodwinked. Yes.
Yeah.
So kind of like I don't know. I was thinking Turning Red.
I got horns that horn my other horns. That song.
It's kind of like that. I forgot what it's called. It is nearby Mount Rushmore. You can do that. We didn't do it because we only traveled an hour. And then we went there, went to the gift shop, left, and there's a lot of stuff to do. I think it's Keystone. I think that's where it is or maybe around there. Anyway, there's a lot to do Mount Rushmore. I wish we did more, but can do that next time.
Hey, that's fine.
Wish you did Rushmore.
I didn't. Yeah. Anyway, so that was
This is Hoodwinked.
Oh my gosh, it's everywhere.
See, they're on a cable.
Yeah. Dude, that's like a Mario Kart Wario's gold mine.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for him to say I've got horns that hold my other horns. Probably won't. Alright.
I haven't seen that movie in forever.
Yeah.
The graphics look horrible. On
Yeah,
that
they're
thing.
not great.
That did not age
2005.
well. That's an old movie.
Holy cows.
A couple other things. So we stayed in a town called Lead, and then like right nearby, like 20 minutes, was another touristy town called Deadwood.
Nice. Attractive.
But the city of Deadwood.
Oh my.
It's because I just turned it up for that.
Oh
it was off prior.
Goodness.
The city of Deadwood, for some reason, has a lot of casinos. And I was like, am I in mini Las Vegas? Because
That's
they
pretty
had a lot
cool.
of casinos.
Did you go there? Go to any?
No, because we had Benji with us. So he's Benji 21. So
we can wait in the car.
Yeah, didn't want to leave him in the car. But they had a lot of other stuff to do, a lot of touristy stuff. They have this graveyard. Actually, I don't think I took any pictures. They have this graveyard that has celebrity graves there, and there's 3. There is Wild Bill.
Oh, sorry, keep going.
Well, no, what were you gonna say?
That like 3, not like celebrity as
Celebrity
in,
graves,
like,
and like they were old,
like old ghost town, like that type movie type stuff.
celebrity graves in the sense that they were like famous.
Cowboys.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Wild Bill, Calamity Jane, and then Potato Creek Johnny, which we thought his name was Bob, so we called him Potato Bob. But then we found it was Potato Creek Johnny, and then we just decided to call him Potato Bob the rest of the trip.
That's pretty funny.
And then one of the guys, when we were going up, like, you had to pay to visit the cemetery, but it was only $2.
Oh, nice.
We were walking up and we were like, oh, it's not Potato Bob, it's Potato Creek Johnny. And one of the guys that like runs the cemetery was like, I like Potato Bob better. So then we just continued to call him Potato Bob. So, but they were all famous in like the old Western times. Like Wild Bill was killed by some assassin while he was gambling. Calamity Jane, she was a prostitute. And some other stuff. I don't know what other.
Hey.
I forgot what other stuff.
Why is that funny to you?
Because prostitutes are funny.
Okay.
One of them was like an actor also. One of them, yeah, I don't know. I don't remember all their stuff, but it was cool to see them. And the cemetery was huge, and we're just walking all over the graves.
Big old bodies.
Yeah, big old bodies.
Don't talk about Calamity Jane like that.
Bodies on the floor.
I'll show you. I'll try to take a picture of. Or no, I did take a picture at the top of the cemetery. Or maybe I didn't. Yes, I did. This was just overlooking the city, though. It's pretty nice.
Mind if I snag? Oh, wow, that is cool. I see a bunch of black hills.
Yeah, that was probably because there was an I Pooped Today shirt
Nice.
that Mariella then said she wanted, but
Wow.
she
didn't get it
did
for
that.
her. The other thing that we did, the other big thing that we did was a very popular around town, to travel around town in, called UTVs. I don't know what the difference between a UTV and an ATV is.
Utility. Nah, I don't either.
Yeah. Utility terrain vehicle.
ATV is the smaller ones, and UTV are like the bigger ones with the roll cage.
Yes. Yes. Well, like, I know the difference in like.
It is a utility task vehicle. You're right.
I knew it.
I know
So,
like the difference in like what they
just
are. I just don't know the difference in like why is
What
it
they
not like an ATV? Why isn't it just called an ATV?
Yeah.
Because they're the same thing.
Yeah, no, they're not.
I mean,
It's a
maybe
larger
not.
ATV.
What?
It's a larger ATV.
Right. So.
Get on my level, his level.
True. I guess I should have been able to tell because an ATV could not have survived probably some of the terrain that we were going over. We went over some crazy big rocks and like stuff like that, and like terrain was pretty scary. There was a hill at one point that was like going almost straight up.
Wow.
And we were like, I don't think we'll make it. We didn't. We definitely wouldn't have made it with the ARVs, but like they had 2-seater ones.
Yeah.
They probably would have been able to make it up. But like, mom would have been screaming. She would have been super scared. Thought I was gonna tip it over a couple times. Didn't.
That's pretty crazy.
Because I'm a G.
G and the UTV.
Yeah. So let's see if I can. I have a video also, but I don't want to have to show another thing that the audience can't see.
That's all right. We can throw it up or something.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I think. Oh, right here. But this is not gonna show the crazy. This was like a more not crazy part. Actually, I think I have a better video.
Wow.
Sorry. Think this is it. No, that's not it. Maybe I don't have the video. I thought I did.
All right.
Anyways, but yeah, so that, and then on the way back, we didn't arrive back in Spokane until 1 a.m. because we didn't leave South Dakota until 10. And then we made a couple stops on the way. So there was this, like, apparently it's called the most like beautiful trail in South Dakota or something like that. It's called Rough Lock Falls. There's a lot of falls, really beautiful. And then we also stopped at the very first national monument in the United States called Devil's Tower, but for some reason we started calling it Devil's Butthole.
Of course.
Don't know what, but it looks like it looks like a whole tree or something. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a rock, but it's pretty big.
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure it's a rock.
It's a rock,
Yeah.
probably. People were like to call it a tree or something like that.
That's
like
not a tree.
There's like and I also found out.
Jeez.
So you know Area 51?
Yes.
There's a whole other area right around this area because apparently there's been a lot of alien sightings. It's just called Area 18. So when we went into like the souvenir shop, there was a bunch of alien stuff. So
It's a Devil's Tower is a butte, possibly localithic, composed of igneous rock. Yeah.
There you go.
Igneous. I remember learning about that.
Metamorphic.
The old
was
igneous.
next
The
one.
old igneous.
Metamorphic, and then what was the other one? Did it start with an S?
Igneous, metamorphic, Signeous?
Slytherin.
That's Harry Potter.
They're in the same realm, though.
I don't know.
Sedimentary.
Sedimentary. That was right on the tip of my tongue.
No, it wasn't.
Anyway, that was South Dakota. It was fun. Looking forward to Red Rocks though.
I know. When do you fly out?
Friday.
Jeez, I fly out Sunday because I'm shooting a wedding Saturday.
Gotcha.
In Colorado?
Nope, in Coeur d'Alene. I've got a wedding. Like, I've got a wedding the next 4 weekends. One of them's
Nice,
Mariah's that I'm just attending, but
Oh, you're not filming?
nope.
Oh, sweet. You're just attending Mariah's wedding?
Yeah,
Dude, I didn't know that.
I know.
What the heck, dude?
I
Okay,
know.
sweet. I'll have a buddy there.
Yeah,
I
'cause
literally
Celine's
was
in
like,
it.
yeah, Celine's in it. So I was like, I'm just going to be there.
Isaiah will be there.
No, he won't.
What?
He's not invited. Oh my gosh. This guy.
That's
over
perfect
here.
timing.
All right,
You're all in shock.
We can talk about this later.
Hold on. So here's another thing I was gonna ask about.
He's going to.
You. What?
No, keep
This
going.
guy's never done.
No, this is done with South Dakota. You
No.
rated Asteroid City.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, do you want me to talk about it?
I want you to talk about it. Why didn't you like it?
Okay, I actually just had the thought yesterday that I need to go add more to my thing. It was somewhat confusing at times, but that's because the style of movie it was,
Right, mhm.
which is fine. I'm not complaining about
Like,
that.
were you confused about like which part was the movie and then part because it's
A
like a
little
play,
bit of that, yeah.
It's like a play, and then you see the play played out,
In that,
and then
yeah.
and then it goes back to the play.
I
being
thought that
written.
was pretty cool, and like I was impressed with the cinematography side. I'm like, this is a very cool way of making a movie.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't my complaint. I thought it was just like,
Was it too chaotic for you? You remember when I talked about the chaotic energy? Like,
yeah, but it's not the same type of that. I think that this plot was just like very like not super well formed. It was just like kind of confusing and like it. Yeah, some
did you
parts
get bored
just
at times?
yeah, and bored and confused with the plot and confused with people, and it seemed like they put stuff in there just because, and it like didn't really fit with the plot.
Dude,
It's like
people do not like this movie. This is a
Asteroid City.
2.0.
I was
rating.
really excited to see it because of what you said. You said
Yeah,
it
Jordan
was-
and I both liked it. It's actually on the right now on Letterboxd. Oh, it is given a 3.6 out of 5.
Yeah.
So
What did I
2.0
give? I
on
gave it a 2
Google.
out of 5, I think.
Is that Steve Carell?
Yeah, Steve Carell's in it.
That
Did
is
you
so
like
funny.
Steve Carell's character?
Yes, I
he
loved
was,
him.
He was
the only
hilarious.
saving grace. I'll be honest.
Sophie gave it 4.5. I gave it 4.5, and Jordan gave it 4,
I gave it 2.5.
and you gave it 2.5.
Yeah.
Is Scarlett Johansson in it too?
Mhm.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Scarlett Joji. Yeah.
It's a stacked cast.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And tell you what, that you need more than that for a movie.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you do.
I liked the main character.
I don't
whatever.
remember his name. I can pull it up right here. It's
The whole time I
well,
was
Jason Schwartzman, who also played the villain in Across the Spider-Verse, but his name's Augie,
in the movie.
or maybe he is not the main character.
Augie Steenbeck.
Yeah, Tom Hanks is in it.
Yeah.
He's in a good bunch.
Liked him.
Oh, Edward Norton was kind of the main. There was a couple main characters.
Yeah. Let me try and find it on my own. Maybe is what I should be doing.
But
Not Edward Norton.
Jeff Goldblum is in it.
He's
Oh,
in
yeah.
it. No, he's in
He's
it.
the
but
alien.
He's the alien, which I found out.
Which at first when they show the alien, it looks like an alien. So it's like, seriously, this is him. But then it's actually him where he's like out of costume and he's like off stage, like, oh yeah,
Dude, William Dafoe is in it?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, he's again stacked cast. Maya Hawke, who's from Stranger Things.
he's old.
Yeah, there's Bryan Cranston's in it. Tilda Swinton, the witch from the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. She's in it.
What's her name?
Tilda Swinton.
Tilda Swinton. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it now. Dr.
So, yeah.
Hickenlooper.
Anyway, no, I saw that you didn't like it. I was like, dang.
This was the actor I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
Who's that?
I'm pretty sure that's Jason Schwartzman. I
Okay.
think,
He looks so much different because his beard.
or maybe he's.
But anyways, it was interesting. I don't know. I like watching movies and rating them. I'll say that.
Yeah, I tell you, it's kind of addicting.
I don't do it
Enough.
that much. Yeah. I still want to see Barbie just so I can see how bad it is because I've only heard bad things about it, and I'm like, I got to see how bad this plot is. And
I feel like you won't. If you go into a movie thinking like how
Yeah.
bad it's gonna be, it can either definitely it's gonna bias your
Yeah.
but I feel like you're gonna watch it and you are gonna actually like parts of it, or you will like some of it.
for humor, for
The humor part.
yeah.
I think you will definitely like the humor part. You
Definitely,
will love
yeah. Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling. In it.
Yeah.
So
I could
if
see
anything,
that
Ryan
coming.
Gosling. Okay, if anything, you will go and see this movie and you won't hate Ryan Gosling.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's not gonna.
I have like I am aware that if someone recommends a movie or whatever, like even though I might love it, it's like, hey, you have to give it to them in a completely unbiased you might like it, you might hate it, because everyone's different.
But also some people know but then when you get like a sense of what people like and dislike, then you can be like, oh, I can recommend you a movie.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I'm surprised. That's why I was surprised that you didn't like Asteroid City. But then when you gave the reasonings for it, I'm like, okay, I could definitely see why you didn't.
That adds
like
up, because it is the same guy that made Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yes,
and I love that movie.
Yes,
because of the cinematography, which I also liked Asteroid
and it was
City
a good
for.
but it was a really good animated movie as well. And
it's amazing.
It's a very fast paced. Like there's always something going on, and you have to keep up because the characters talk really fast.
Yeah.
So
man, I like that movie.
And that movie, the movie's really good.
I first watched that in film class,
and that can be a very confusing movie too.
Yeah.
Well, kind of. There's parts where it can be very confusing.
It's like he stepped it up for Asteroid City,
right? And there's a lot of characters.
Yes.
So you're always like,
there are, and there's some that are in the play and then in the other play.
I'm saying that also for Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Oh,
there's a lot of characters too, and then
and there's like the four brothers or whatever, and it's like you could get confused there.
And actually, the funny thing is he actually if you look at all of his movies, and we're talking about Wes Anderson, by the way. If you look at all of his movies, he kind of tends to cast the same actors.
Okay.
Good for those actors.
What?
Said good for those actors.
Yeah.
It is. Which, speaking of actors, Brad Pitt has started to become one of my favorites.
Nice.
Yeah. I watched, I don't know if I can say the second part of this movie, but Inglourious Bastards.
Oh my. Cover your ears.
Anyway, cover your ears, guys. Really good movie.
I really like Miles Teller.
Miles Teller's a good actor.
Mm-hmm. Watch Whiplash.
Yes, I know. It's on my list.
That one's really good. Actually, my favorite thing about that movie is that it was filmed in 19 days.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Dang.
And that's
it's called Whiplash. I mean, what do you expect?
Anyway, Giuliano.
I think they can whip for more than 19 days.
You can start your thing.
All right. Start my thing now.
Yeah, whatever it was.
I just have a couple things to talk about. Moved into our house yesterday, which that was fun.
Sorry, I wasn't there.
No.
That's the whole time I was thinking, where the heck was Pat?
Pat was donating blood.
Giving blood to the poor people.
Did it conveniently on the day when Giuliano had to move?
I arranged this like 2 weeks ago, and then he was like, "Can you help me move?" And I could have moved it, but it was honestly hard to find the appointment time.
Oh, okay.
I'll be honest.
No, that's fine. No, it was fine. We got done moving everything by 2, so it was good. Yeah, we loaded up my car, Celine's car, my mom's van, some of Isaiah's truck, and then Steven's trailer. We were just gonna get a U-Haul, but then Steven was like, "No.
People came through.
I got you." Yeah, Steven was a big help,
Nice.
and actually, I mean, everybody was a big help. And it was funny. It was Sean's birthday.
Everyone was.
Sean came to help or whatever, and Celine didn't know or whatever, that it was Sean's birthday. She thought it was today, and I thought it was today too, because we're all gonna have dinner for Sean's birthday. So I was like, "Sorry, Sean." And my mom was like, "Sean, when's your birthday?" And he was like, "Today." And, so happy birthday, Sean. But yeah, so it was good. Got everything moved in. We're just still moving stuff around and whatnot. House is good though. I like it.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's a dungeon downstairs.
It's just an unfinished basement. It's not bad.
There is a really random room, which Giuliano brought up the idea of making it the studio for the podcast.
Yeah, we could do it. I mean, I don't think we'd be able to move this table down there.
Okay.
But
even if we took the legs off?
Well, I mean, I've
been working out.
Pat, fine.
Okay, we can.
Anyway,
we could just get the white table.
Mom made the joke of oh, Gianluca, you can move in here after your lease is up, and and this was from downstairs, and Celine was upstairs, and immediately Celine was like, "No."
Yeah, I could totally see everyone saying what they said in that story.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. But I mean, once we get the basement, finished, it'll be a long time. Yeah. I mean, we want to do a lot of stuff, but I think we're just gonna sit in it for a second and like.
I will say we won't have this in a month.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to do something. So, but I was talking to Selena. I was like, we should just take the foosball table from her parents' house because Gianluca, you and Jordan got us it for the wedding. So just take the foosball table, set it up in that room. I'll move the PS4 down there, and it'll be a little game room or something.
Yeah, there you go.
That'd be cool.
But maybe the foosball table will probably take up a lot of room. But you could set up a little couch too. You could buy one of those futon couches. Oh yeah, small ones.
Yeah. Yeah,
totally set it up in there.
We could just put like some carpet down there, some rugs and stuff. Or I don't know.
Oh,
make the whole basement the game room, maybe.
I was talking about like just the little room that's already there.
Yeah, but it is a small room.
Giuliano also owns the smallest bathroom vanity known to man.
Yeah, literally, that freaking the toilet is tiny and the sink is tiny, and it's because the bathroom is like it's like a regular size. Like length, but width wise it's kind of tiny, so like even if you make the toilet bigger or the vanity bigger, you'll have no space to stand in between them.
Jeez.
So yeah, it's funny. Steven was like, you could wash your hands while you're taking a crap.
Or like you have to like weigh yourself before you walk in.
Oh yeah, because if somebody was overweight, they wouldn't be able to make it in this house.
Jeez.
Giuliano also has a pretty good size backyard.
Yeah, cool. It's not a bad size. Yeah.
Cool.
So
spike ball.
Yeah. I just have
you probably could. You just got to get rid of all the weeds.
Well, just got to get the grass to be green.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all dead right now because nobody was watering it.
Yeah.
So
I believe in you. You're a plumber.
Yeah, I can do it. You're a plumber. So.
On the note of the sinks in the bathroom, real quick, I won't take a lot of time. We had this Airbnb this last week, and it was newly renovated. You could tell like everything was newer furniture and all that. And the bathrooms have that. People like to do this black.
That's racist.
Colored.
Mm-hmm. I'm
aware it's a color.
Bathroom accent colors or whatever. So like the sink is black and they have these but it's these sinks that sit on top of the counter, so it's it's like this massive bowl, but it's super fancy. Well, the faucet of the sink, it was probably 3 inches to the sink itself, so you had that much space to wash your hands. You had to wash like one hand at a time.
Code violation.
That's how I do that anyway.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure the sink has to be 6 inches above the flood level rim, which the flood level rim is the rim of the sink.
Oh yeah.
Is it? And that, I mean, I'm not sure about like bowls or whatever that. Like,
because the thing is, if you can picture with me,
I can picture
the faucet. The spout wasn't in the middle of the sink; it was way toward the edge. So I don't think they would have. But you're hitting the wall of the bowl as you're washing your hands.
That's super annoying.
And it drained super slow. So in 15 seconds, the bowl is full of water. So now your hands are in the dirty water.
Ew.
It was so dumb.
Here's what you do. You wash your hands in 5 seconds.
Or, hear me out even better.
Don't wash your hands at all. Dude, watch the 2 fingers.
I only use 2.
I mean, my 2 fingers only touch down there, so.
That was one of the bathrooms, and then the other one was the same thing. Like, you were just hitting your hands. And I was like, this is so
You're like,
dumb.
I know a plumber.
Like, we're better than this.
Yeah, dude, that's not good.
It's a pet peeve of mine.
Dude, the reason it's a code violation is because if water were to, like, fill up or whatever, and the spout got in the dirty water and a main pipe burst at that time, then it would suck all of that dirty water into the back end and then go into the water system.
Yeah.
And I think you need like a vacuum breaker or something like that.
I'm aware.
So that's why vacuum breakers exist. So it needs a vacuum breaker in that sink, or it needs that 6 inches of.
Okay, so they probably have vacuum breakers.
Well, they probably don't.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. They probably don't.
Maybe they do.
Maybe the people just know what they're doing, you know?
I doubt it. I very much doubt that.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Dude, getting this house made me realize, like, obviously homeowners do their own things because it's cheaper, but like, if you don't know what you're doing, like, there's so many things in this house that are like, man, you can tell a professional did not do this.
Yeah.
And stuff, and it doesn't look the greatest. Jeez. Oh, and the colors that they chose for this house, like for the inside, like some of the closets just are the nastiest, like blue, and it's just
Look, here's the thing about colors though. You can always paint over them.
Well, yeah, but it's like.
But why'd you do it to begin with?
Yeah, why would?
There was probably again. His house was made in the 1930s, so.
Wow.
Well, it's been painted, but it's been painted since then. Yeah, it is 1939 house though, so pretty old.
Nice.
So,
I like it though. Nice house.
Cool.
Again, it's a starter home.
Dude, yeah.
Exactly.
Little story. So Celine and I get the keys Monday at like 5 or something like that, and we're like, hey, let's go celebrate. Went to go to Red Robin. Went there, ate some food, and
As one would.
We splurged. We ate food while we were there.
We
Crazy.
ate. We didn't just drive by.
It's Red Robin.
We stopped in and.
I could send you a picture of me and Celine in the front of the house. I don't know.
Okay.
Put it in there.
I'd like to see it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, so we go home and literally like, I don't know, 5 minutes of like being home, we both get like super tired
Ooh.
or whatever. And we were like, and then like just fall asleep, immediately crash like super early.
Jeez.
And we were like, man, I think we were poisoned.
Yeah.
And we're like, I don't know. It was just crazy how like tired we got and like we could not move and stuff. And it was.
Did you guys have any alcohol from Red Robin?
I did. I mean, I just had one drink. But.
Sometimes that happens. No, those drinks sometimes put you to sleep. Sometimes I almost pass out when I'm at Red Robin because I get so tired.
All right.
Dude, Red Robin needs to open up a hotel so I can just sleep there.
If Red Robin opened up a hotel, I'd sleep there.
The early bird gets the worm is what it'd be called.
Yeah, and also
The early robin.
Your breakfast could be Red Robin food.
Yeah, they're not really a breakfast people though.
They
do
could be,
burgers. Okay, they could.
You start. They're not hotel people either, but you start.
Well, they're saying is Red Robin breakfast people.
I think we should switch over to fantasy football.
I'm drafting 2 this week.
I'm drafting 3 this week, and I got 1 tonight.
Ooh, fun.
It's the $100 league.
Oh, right. You and Jordan?
No, just me.
Nice.
And actually, we have moved it down to 8 people. So, although I bet if you guys wanted to join, I bet I could reach out and be like, "Hey, I got 2 people who would want to join right now."
I'm content.
I would, but I would have to auto draft.
I would too. I'm going to a concert tonight.
Oh wow, concert tonight, huh?
Whose concert?
Noah Cyrus.
No.
I'm not gonna pretend.
I only bought the tickets like.
Is he on your 10? Is he in your top 10?
She no.
Or she? Oh
No.
She?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to say, but
top 15? Definitely in your top 141.
Probably 45 was what was.
145.
I mean, I don't know.
You're like, do I at this point do I even like this artist?
No, someone told me about this a few weeks ago, and I was
and
like,
you bought
okay.
immediately.
And I thought about it. I was like, do I really want to go? And then I was like, yeah. I mean, it's like $30, whatever. Fine. And then I had the thought, I don't know if anyone I know is going, but Sophie is. So she's the only one I know is going.
Oh wow.
Oh, I think I know maybe one song of her. Oh wow, she's popular.
Yeah, she's a big deal.
11.9 million monthly listeners.
Wow.
I think she's the sister of Billy Ray Cyrus. Could be making that up.
I feel like I know their song called July, or her song called July.
You probably heard it.
I've also heard of Leon Bridges.
What's her name? Noah Cyrus?
Yeah. She's how shall I say this? Oh, she's Miley Cyrus's
sister.
That would make sense. That checks out.
She's kind of interesting looking.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Just kind of interesting. Like, what does that mean?
Just look at a picture of her.
Yeah, look at a picture.
Fine. But
she is the brother of Billy Ray Cyrus too.
What? How does that work? She's the brother of Billy Ray Cyrus.
Siblings, sister.
She kind of looks.
I thought she was Miley Cyrus's sister.
Yeah, she can be more than one person. I don't.
No, she can't.
I don't want to give you nightmares tonight, Giuliano,
I thought.
But
I'm looking.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought that you said she was Miley Cyrus's sister.
Yes.
Is Billy Ray Cyrus
Also.
Oh, is that a brother of Miley Cyrus?
Yeah.
I thought Billy was the dad.
Okay, quit asking so many questions.
Who's the dad? I'm looking up. Who's Miley Cyrus's dad? Also, I have something to say about the house before we move.
Oh, you're right. Billy Ray Cyrus is the dad.
Sorry, I had to stretch there.
Yeah,
That's not-
he's the dad.
All right, Giuliano, what do you have to say about the house?
So we get the keys or whatever Monday, and I'm downstairs taking pictures and stuff, and like Celine and I were talking about what we want to do to the house and like what remodels and stuff we want to do and what we want to take down. And as I'm downstairs, I hear Celine like go. I hear this pop, and she goes, I popped the counter off, and I think she was joking. I thought she was joking because she just wanted me to come upstairs because she was trying to leave or whatever. And I was like, I don't think I said anything. And then a minute later, pop, I did it to the other counter and stuff. And so I walk upstairs, lift the counter. She like broke the counter off of these like drawers and stuff. And I was like, why are you already ruining our house? I was like, what are you doing?
We paid good money for this.
That was pretty funny. She was like, we were going to do it anyway. And I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. We still kind of need them.
That was pretty funny though.
For a second there, when you started that story, I thought you were about to retell the same story because you kind of started exactly how you told the other one.
Nope.
Nope. But it turned out it was a different story.
I have a pet peeve of the week that I'd like to introduce, and I want to see how your thoughts are. You guys probably don't have thoughts, but
I think I have a pet peeve as well.
Wait.
But
okay, let me tell mine. You can.
well,
No, I'm talking about pet peeve,
peeve.
just the fantasy football. We didn't talk about it. Or I mean, there's not much to talk about.
No.
I was saying, like, you guys excited?
Yeah.
Our leagues this week.
I know.
Well, also, are we doing our thing where we're recording it ourselves, or because
I don't know, but we gotta decide quick. We can talk about it when we're done here.
Yeah.
See if we can pull it together.
Yeah, but
I don't know if I'm truly in town this week. I think I am, but tomorrow's
Are
Monday.
you in
I don't know.
town for Thursday?
Probably. If I'm out of town this week, I'm probably out of town Thursday. If I'm in town this week, I'm in town Thursday.
Gotcha. Wow, so you won't even be there for like the draft party?
Yeah, I know. I think I will be, but there's a chance I'm not. But anyways, on the note of football, I had this thought after the 49ers traded Trey Lance. Okay. And first of all, I mean, what do you think about that trade?
They get like a third round pick?
They got a fourth.
A fourth round, and he went to the Cowboys. So I missed the past
I think the
week.
Cowboys won that trade.
I
don't think he's a horrible, like everyone's like, oh, he sucks and his career's over and he's a huge draft bust. Like he never got a good chance.
There's no risk for the Cowboys to trade.
No.
To trade for Trey Lance. That's the thing. So in the sense, yes, they did win the trade, only in the sense because there's no downside for them trading for Trey Lance because they already have Dak Prescott. It's not like they're a quarterback needy team. And if Trey Lance like shows improvement like this over this year just by sitting behind Dak Prescott, then it will benefit them.
Yeah.
In the long run, because then they can, I guess, if they want to get rid of Dak Prescott or something.
Dak is not the answer for him. Okay?
No, probably not. I mean,
he's not going to win a Super Bowl for him. He's not.
Again. So it goes back. I agree with. I'll credit Jordan on this because I kind of agree with him. But mobile quarterbacks tend to not they don't really win the Super Bowl. Like, can you name the last mobile quarterback to win the Super Bowl? Russell Wilson. That's the last one. Oh. 2013.
Patrick Mahomes.
He's not. I mean, he's mobile, but
he's not.
No, that's not his main thing.
No.
Russell Wilson's main thing
was
like
capable
scrambling.
Of it, but he's
Dude,
not.
Nick Foles.
yeah, totally. But
Brady. Gosh.
Now, I mean, you could almost make the case like Jalen Hurts almost won the Super Bowl this past year, but it wasn't. Yeah. It's not like they lost.
But again, he's kind of in the.
No, he is mobile. He's a mobile quarterback. 100%.
He is, yes, but
Jalen
it's
Hurts
not
is.
like he is an elite passer too.
No, he got good at passing this year. Before this past year,
he was a runner.
He was mainly a runner, and he almost, if he didn't have a good season last year, they were gonna move on from him.
Yeah,
100%. 50%,
okay.
But
16%.
They were gonna move. They were thinking about. They almost traded him to the Seahawks for Russell Wilson. The Seahawks almost. Did you ever hear about the trade that almost went down with the Seahawks and the Eagles?
Yes, actually, I saw that recently.
Yeah.
No,
He almost went. Well, I don't know the full trade to the extent, but I know that Jalen Hurts, I think, was
the Russell Wilson turned down the trade.
Yes.
Like the Eagles wanted to trade for Russell Wilson, and Russell Wilson declined it.
Said, I don't want to go to Philly.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Jalen Hurts was part of that.
Yeah.
I think that would have been crazy.
Oh man,
we would have been set. Now, but I mean, look at it now because we probably wouldn't have had Tariq Woolen. Probably, maybe not. I mean, who knows if they still draft him with those picks or who we draft then. But
have you guys ever seen the picture of what the Dolphins got from using the picks from Trey Lance?
I saw.
Yeah, they got Jalen Waddle, traded for Tyreek Hill, Bradley Chubb, and Channing
I
Tatum.
don't know who the last guy is, but
Tyndall.
the other three guys are really good, obviously.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so it's just crazy.
I know.
But
my pet peeve is when this player gets traded, and then suddenly every sports app is posting, "This is what he looks like in the new uniform." It's like, yeah, who cares? We could have put that together in our head.
I could not Madden
when he's a third string quarterback. Like,
that's your pet peeve.
Yes. Like,
wait, why does it bother you so much?
I should say because it's not a big deal at all. Like, it's an easy Photoshop job, and they make it the biggest alert of the week. They're like, look at what he looks like in his new team, new guy.
I kind of
all you did was just drag and paste and then post it like it was this huge, amazing thing. It's a funny. Simple Photoshop job, and it doesn't even look good.
Yeah,
I kind of disagree with you.
Only
in the sense that like it's not that, because sometimes it is weird seeing a player in a different uniform. Like there was,
but then you're over it in 2 seconds. You're like, yeah,
no, it depends on the player. Because Aaron Rodgers on the Jets looks
still
very weird.
Yeah, it looks weird, but it's still not a huge. It's just like, yeah, I mean, we knew he got traded. Like, who cares?
It's not a big deal in the sense of like, it's not a big deal in the sense of things. But like when I see it, I'm like, dang, that's so still weird seeing him in a new jersey.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not a
like
huge,
I'm going to take a
like post that they need to do every time. That's
true. Okay,
that's
I get
my
what you're
pet
saying.
peeve is that they do a post every time, and it's
hold on. I do.
All
have
you did
now.
was Photoshop his jersey on.
I have something that's with a particular player, and this isn't. I don't want this to come across the wrong way, but the Damar Hamlin thing. Look, I get that he recovered.
Yeah.
But we don't need to post every time he steps onto the field.
Yeah.
This is the first time back in the stadium.
I agree.
This is the first time back in like, bro.
Like, dude, he probably just claps it because he had the vaccine. Let's be honest. We won't get into politics. But.
Look, I mean, his whole
I
claps
agree with you.
Also, it is really weird. And I don't know if you noticed it. They've like suspended like 3 preseason games because like players have not collapsed,
There's
but like
so many injuries.
There's been the injuries, and then like they have to like stabilize the person, and then like they'll just cancel the rest of the game.
Yeah.
This year?
Yeah, there's been 3 preseason games.
Yeah.
Just, they're like 3rd or 4th.
The Damar Hamlin effect.
Yeah. People are like, oh my gosh, they better not start doing this for regular games. I'm like, I don't know. I don't think they will, but I hope not.
I would not count it out at all.
I honestly, I hope. I don't want it to be a trend because, like, look, I get it. But.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on,
guys.
We can carry on. Yeah. Do either of you guys have the Bleacher Report app?
No, and I'm glad I don't.
So no.
Yeah. They go crazy with every alert, and it's like the jersey thing. Mm-hmm. There was like just a baseball one yesterday where this is the perfect example. The alert is benches clear in Angels Mets game, and the video starts 5 seconds late. This player got hit in the head with a pitch, and first of all, they don't even show the hit. The video is 5 seconds, cuts 5 seconds off, so you don't even see him get hit. And the benches clear are the players casually like kind of walking, jogging out of the dugouts. It's like this is nothing. And all the comments, every Bleacher Report post, all the comments are like another pointless Bleacher Report alert.
So I followed them on Instagram, but that's the only thing I follow them on.
Yeah.
I will say, if you want actual benches clear and you want to see the full video, Twitter's the best thing.
Yes,
100%.
Twitter's a great,
I'm so glad I'm on the. I'm so late to the Twitter
X.
Right, I'm so late to the X bandwagon, but I like it now.
Yeah,
I get it.
Like I'll be watching a Mariners game and I just jump on there to see what's going.
All the updates.
You want updates?
Yeah,
it's great.
It is actually pretty good. So, but
yeah, I just joined X too recently, and all I'm following right now is like fantasy football.
Yeah, that's all. And there's so much. That's the other thing. There's so much fantasy football content.
Yeah,
like it is crazy, and you could easily get like swayed and like.
Oh yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm already on the like. I don't know. I
I'm
just get so
player.
antsy with these trades and stuff, and
yeah. So
whatnot.
it's an exciting time. The Mariners are first place.
Goodness.
I think when we started this podcast, they were not doing good.
They were, since they went 50-50, they're like 27-6 now. Mm-hmm. And they have the 5th best chance to win the World Series.
I saw that this is the first time they've been in sole possession of first place since 2003.
Yep.
Wow.
They are on a roll. They won 15-2 last night. They hit 7. They tied a franchise record with 7 home runs in the game. One guy hit a home run and a grand slam. Mm-hmm. They are playing on another level right now, and it is so exciting to be a fan.
What's the difference between a home run and a grand slam? Is a grand slam you bring everybody
Grand slam
home?
is the bases loaded,
Okay,
so it's 4 runs.
Gotcha.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you? Oh, but you still hit a home run.
Yeah, it's a bases clearing home run. So it's
Gotcha.
4 runs scored though.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
I was always actually the other thing I was always not always confused. No, it was like RBIs.
Oh, runs batted in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if a guy's on third base or second base and you hit a single, it's an RBI single if he comes in to score. Mm-hmm. Or an RBI double, you hit a double and a guy scores.
So and for a long time too, I never got the average I get it now. The whole average he's batting 300.
Yeah.
I was always like I never got it, but now I totally get it. Like
there are so many you're just getting started if you know those, but there's so many stats that I still look up because it's so confusing, like OPS and slugging.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of
like WRC plus and slugging plus on base percentage. There's so many stats, and I can't keep track.
Baseball has got to be the most like statistical. I wonder if I watched the movie Moneyball, if that'll help explain.
Maybe, yeah.
That actually might.
Dude, I watched the back half of what is it called? The Big Short, I believe. Yeah,
the movie.
It was good. Good movie. Celine was in the middle of watching it, so that's why I watched the back half because I came home and we finished it or whatever. She said there were some scenes in there that you need to skip over.
Questionable.
Yeah, but the end, the back half was pretty good. I liked it.
You watched? I know you watched A Man Called Otto. Did you watch it?
I did. We talked about this.
No, we didn't.
Well,
we didn't talk about it on the pod.
Not on the pod.
Okay, so Sam, did we talk about this where Sam and Dominique and Jordan all watched it?
I think so.
I don't know.
Dominic loved it.
No, they all didn't like it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm remembering.
Okay,
I liked the movie.
Loved that movie.
They all did.
Loved it.
In fact, Jordan only watched half of it, and he rated it higher than Dominique did.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
You can't watch only half a movie.
He walked in
memory.
them watching it, and then he stayed for half the movie, and then they started making. Well, they were also doing a little bit of drinking too. So
why didn't I gotta talk to him? Because we talked about this last time, and then we FaceTimed him after we stopped recording.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And you were like, Pat loved it, blah blah, and we talked about it.
Oh, now I'm remembering.
But it's such a good movie.
I get why someone wouldn't like it because it is so sad and stuff, and it's just Otto is just so mean. But
yeah, okay.
I just
It's fair.
I liked it. It was a good movie. I don't know if I said this already, but Selena and I had to break it up in between 3 days because it was so sad and we couldn't keep watching it.
Yeah, I think it's the most I've cried while watching a movie.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
When did we record last?
2 weeks ago.
Doesn't tell me anything.
August 13th. Nope. That's not in my notes.
Hold on. I think it's 13th.
August 12th is what I...
12th. Okay. So I watched Manchester by the Sea, which is supposed to be a sad movie. It is a pretty sad movie. I didn't cry, though. So I don't know if that tells you anything. Probably nothing. But it's that's a really good movie. And then the other one it was a really... it's actually popular. I didn't know this. But it's a YouTuber made a bunch of these shorts, and then they made a movie off of it. And the director of the movie is the guy who made the YouTube shorts, and he's in the movie. It's called Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, and it was based off all these YouTube shorts. But basically, the whole movie's this documentary style of these fake. I don't know if it's claymation or if it's what's the other word for it? Stop motion. I think it's stop motion for this in particular, but that's what the whole movie is. But it's a documentary on this fake character, and then it goes through her whole life and how she gets through life and stuff like that.
Huh.
This little she's like a shell. She's like a shell with shoes on.
Weird.
But it's not like a snail or it's a fake creature type thing.
All right.
Anyway,
the heck?
It's really weird. It's a really cute movie. I think it's only 90 minutes, so it's not very long. It's on Amazon Prime. So.
Oh, speaking of Amazon Prime, did you see the preview for the Kelsey movie?
Oh, I didn't see the preview. I didn't see the preview.
They're doing a movie about Jason Kelsey. It looks so good.
Are you sure it's a movie or a documentary?
It's a documentary. I will be honest. Yes. I knew it was a documentary. Then I read the comments and someone was like, "Oh, it's awesome that a center is getting the quarterback treatment for a movie." And I was like, "This is a movie." And
I saw that they announced it. I did not see any preview of it, and I know it comes out September 11th.
9/11 salute.
Is it or 12th? I can't remember.
Idea. But
I
it's
want to watch
so
it.
good. It's gonna be awesome.
Sweet. I did really like the quarterback thing.
It's super
that
cool.
they did with Netflix.
Yeah.
So
it's awesome that they're doing this for Jason Kelsey.
Dude, I'm gonna watch this right after we're done.
Okay. I'd like to tell a very funny story that I'm not gonna hype up at all because it is hilarious, but I'm not gonna say that. Anyways, we were shooting.
It's not hilarious, guys. Do not laugh.
Guys, no expectations. We shot a wedding a week ago. Up in Coeur d'Alene. Nice. And the just a few context clues for the story.
I'm always down for clues.
The parents of the bride, okay, he was like 82, I think. He's been married twice. He's like this sweet old English guy, and he talks like that. He's given a speech. I'm not gonna try to do it, but it was like I just recorded some on my phone because it was just like so funny the way he talked, and it was like the sweetest speech in the world. I will play a 10-second clip, and we'll see how well it is. Play.
All the time you spent together during your long and vigorous career on the soccer field, from the age of 5 until you left home for Berkeley.
I feel like I'm listening.
Berkeley.
I feel like I'm listening to a story, like somebody's reading off like a story.
That's pretty cool.
Accent.
Sounds like somebody I want to smoke a cigar with.
That guy should do
Right?
should do voiceovers.
It was awesome. So that's him. His wife.
Sunday we would play football.
Yeah, right.
Full school and 50 years ago.
Yeah. But he. Whatever it is, you got the right idea.
Yeah. I got the four score part.
But his wife had, how shall I say this delicately, had more plastic surgery than
a Barbie doll
knew possible.
Than Kim Kardashian.
Yes.
Or Kylie Jenner.
And I don't know how old she is.
She dead or not?
It is, but was because I.
Yeah.
But she, like the DJ made the point, like, I think plastic surgery makes you look older. Like, she could be 45, plastic surgeried to look 75. Because I think it makes you look older. And I can show you guys a picture afterwards, because I did take one.
Sure.
But,
I'm game.
like,
I'm down.
crazy. Okay, so we're all sitting, all the vendors, we're all sitting in the back eating dinner. So this is the DJ, the guy I was doing video with, the photographer, and then, like, the wedding planner and her dad, and the other guy doing lights. We're all sitting there eating, and we were like making jokes like crazy. I don't even remember what it was about. The videographer and the DJ are really good friends, so they're just like roasting each other constantly. I mean, like every single comment, like, oh, we still need to. They were talking about like playing softball together and who can hit it further, and then it's like, well, I definitely beat you in golf, and they're just like going off. It's pretty funny. But the one of the employees of the event there, like the waitresses, she comes back, she's like, hey, which one of you is the wedding planner? Tyler. Okay. She's like, the mother of the bride, plastic surgery, says, asks if you can turn the AC down, she's too cold. And
she's melting.
I didn't skip a beat, didn't even think about this. I just said, Tyler, to get more plastic surgery. And like everyone was like, oh my gosh, he said it. And
that's really funny.
And like
it slipped out.
Yeah. And I like, the DJ's like, that's something we say in our head. And
that's
like,
funny.
And then the guy I was working for, he's like, go sit in the truck. You're not allowed to be in here anymore.
That is pretty funny.
And like, it was, we all laughed it off or whatever. He wasn't kidding. He wasn't serious. He wasn't kidding. But then, and I thought for a few seconds, like, should I have said that? And I was like, guy, maybe not. No, but I would have said it at least quietly to someone because I couldn't help myself.
Oh yeah.
But and then I was done. But then like we were continued talking, and then the father of the wedding planner, who was like 60, made a joke about the plastic surgery again.
Oh, and you're
and I was
like,
I was like, I didn't say it this time. All him.
That's funny.
And so then I was like kind of redeemed, like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm not the only one who was
Yes.
thinking it.
Oh yeah,
And not the only one who said it. And it was hilarious. But
that's pretty funny.
it was
A
yeah,
sight
it was
to see.
it was an interesting wedding for sure. But
Dang.
yeah.
Dang,
That's pretty funny. You probably see some interesting people doing all those videos.
It's all different like crowds. You have just like I don't know. You have like the last one we did there. She was a professional tennis player in China when she was like a kid.
Whoa.
And so she had money, and they spent like thousands of dollars on flowers. And
Dang.
like you can see all that. This last one we did,
Actually, I think you showed him some pictures of that.
Yeah.
One. It looked pretty cool.
it was pretty cool. But these flowers were on the last one we did were on a lower budget, and I thought they looked cooler. They had these like 6-foot chandeliers that were all made of flowers, like 3 of them up hanging from the ceiling.
Dang.
And I was like, this is more impressive to me than the
Then the other one.
other one that was like twice as much money.
Nice. Fun.
But yeah, it is very cool to do weddings out there. I mean, you're right on the water. Like this last time we had the smoke, which sucked, but it makes for really pretty scene.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Sometimes those pictures can be really cool.
yeah. And they like the whole ceremony, they had a big trellis that they stood under that was all made of white flowers.
Oh, nice.
And then the aisle was all flowers, and it's very cool to shoot weddings out there. So
Yeah.
it's fun.
It's pretty sweet.
Plastic surgery and stuff.
Yeah, that part's not fun.
No, making jokes.
Was it pretty hot last week?
No, it was
No, last
no.
weekend or whatever?
I
whenever
don't
you
think
did
so. It was probably like 85.
this? Okay, that's not too bad.
Still sweating because it's me.
What are you
But
looking at me for?
Sorry, I'm just farting.
Oh my gosh.
Continue.
I thought so, but you made eye contact. with
Yeah,
them.
yeah. I was
Look
looking
at
at
it.
That's
What's
interesting.
going on?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Anyway, I have some. I was gonna bring up something.
Yeah.
Real quick. It was just a really random thought.
Shoot.
But remember when we did the Rankaholics podcast and we were all like, "Oh, No Shave November," and you hadn't really grown a beard yet.
Yes.
Isn't it weird now that you, or
I
not
know.
weird, but like
I
now
saw
you can now you can go pretty well.
Yeah. I saw a video of myself like probably a year ago, and I had like hardly anything. I was like, wow, baby face.
Yeah, like, yeah, and you're like against it too. I remember you were kind
Yeah, I
of
was like,
against
it's kind of itchy. I was like, nah,
it. You didn't
not
like
for
it,
me.
and then you just grew it out.
No
and kept
Shave
growing it.
November changed my life.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was in our first apartment too. It was 2 years ago.
Wow.
I still will never
Are we
forget.
all doing No Shave November?
Sure.
Mm,
It doesn't-
Maybe.
I probably won't do it.
Okay.
It doesn't mean as much anymore. I mean, you already have a solid beard all the time, and
Yeah.
you do pretty much as well. Like, it wouldn't affect us very much. It
No,
wouldn't-
yeah. Actually, what's funny is a couple weeks ago I shaved babyface.
Everything.
Not everything. Well, but the facial hair.
Everything.
Yeah, no. Anyway, I did babyface on the facial hair, and I was like, I wonder how fast this will grow back. And
Yeah.
it grew back like in 2 weeks. Like as far as like to
Just a
where-
full.
Yeah, and I was like, dang, because it used to take longer.
Okay.
Like it used to take at least 3, maybe 4 weeks to be back to like bushy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it was like by 2 weeks, it was already
Nice.
pretty bushy. I was like, dang,
That's manliness.
and I had to trim it up. So
Testosterone.
yeah,
Good for
just
you.
Wow.
coursing through my veins.
He's a man.
Anyway,
Alrighty.
this,
Well-
group chat I got put in for fantasy football has just been going off too fast.
Yeah. Good for you. I'm
I
happy
don't
for
like
you.
it. I'm please save me.
When is the draft? Oh, 7:15.
I have one tonight. I have one tomorrow, and I have one Thursday.
I have one
Wow.
Tuesday and I have one Thursday. There's another one I was in last year, and I got an email that it was renewed, and I've had trouble logging in, but I haven't heard anything.
What was it for?
Else.
Which one was it for?
It was a
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A one.
Oh, gotcha.
We are doing the other Chick-fil-A one.
31.
Oh, popular.
No, it's this is they text so fast. Like
Oh yeah, yeah.
is
You text
insane.
fast.
I do, but I mean like their text like this is the fastest group chat I've been in,
Yeah,
I should
yeah.
say.
Mm.
I will technically
Nice.
text fast.
Well, yeah. By the time we record next,
Our fantasy
I will
draft
have gone
be
to
done.
2 concerts. We'll have drafted
yes.
fantasy football. I
I'll
will
go
have
to
shot
concert.
2 weddings.
Yep.
Nice.
Concert.
We've gone
well,
another trip.
Giuliano.
Play a couple. I'll play a soccer game. Actually,
Seahawks will have played the first game. No, they're on Sunday.
No, it
They-
will be
they
the
play
first
that
game.
day. Okay,
Oh,
that's
we
something
can't
we
do
need to
Sunday.
talk about because we need to start recording on Saturdays. I
Yes.
think. But like, I have a wedding every Saturday, so we'll have to figure it out.
It'll have to be during the week or something.
It'll
because
have to be.
I am not recording.
Like, if we go to the 6th, we could do it after that. That'd be fine.
Maybe. Yeah.
Or
at least not for the first. Maybe if it was like a couple weeks into the season, then I'm like, okay. But for the first week, that's like a special day for me.
Yeah. But if you'd go to the 6th anyways. Probably.
No, I know, but I mean, like, I like to go home then and then get ready, like prep, get on.
We'll have to talk about it because if I'm gone that week, it can't be during the week.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Otherwise, I'd be down for an evening. Yeah, but we'll
talk about it. Yeah. Before we end, I want to say a couple things. I've been wanting to talk about. I've been playing in a couple soccer games. Like, I'm playing in a men's league and stuff.
Good for you. Join in the men's.
Yeah, join the men's league.
That's not the women's.
That's a first.
Yeah, you would probably dominate. So.
Let's see.
Have you seen the meme? It's like men when they're bad at sports. It's like in a truck, the trans button.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, we beat a team this last week 3-1, and they were one of the tougher teams, and we haven't beat them in a while, and we finally beat them.
Good job.
And hopefully, I mean, this is like like a season, and then we have playoffs and stuff, so it actually means something. Because the thing I hate doing is playing in I play in this indoor league sometimes, and they just like don't even. It's just games. There's no like first place, second place. It's just games, and it's like I don't really want to do that. Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated with that. I'll probably be bringing back some stories and stuff. And also, I am like recertifying my reffing license, so I'm going to be a ref to ref soccer games too.
He's getting basically the money for extra golf games.
Well, yeah, that probably.
You can tell. Also, you can let us know how the first couple weeks are living in the house.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah. So I'm sure I'll have some stories from being a ref and reffing some soccer games and whatnot. So
tell us if you give any red cards out.
Yeah. Honestly.
Like the first time I just did just because the kid didn't even deserve it, but I wanted to give him a red card.
Well, dude, I used to be a ref and in like 2017. And there was one time I was reffing this like U12, so like 11-year-olds reffing this game. Actually, probably younger than that. But 10. This one, it maybe could be 10 years
9?
old.
Oh my gosh!
5-year-old red card.
Dude, there was this kid. It was so funny. This like little black kid scores the like best goal he's probably ever gonna score. He scored a bicycle kick. Oh. And he was offside, and I let it go. Because, like,
you have to.
Dude, oh yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, this kid's gonna like. If I call this back, there's no like, he's gonna be just like hate it. Yeah. He's gonna hate it, you know. And so I let it go.
What? Though,
that is a high moment in his life.
He shouldn't be offsides.
Yeah, but
he scored.
No.
The thing is, that team won 8-1, so it didn't matter.
Oh, okay.
But
still, it's a cool,
you know,
like
cool
that
goal.
Is the peak of his life.
Yeah,
it's down from there.
He's gonna be like, yeah, when I was 10, scored a bicycle kick,
and the ref
let
it go.
The ref let it go.
I know we just talked about I have a wedding like every Saturday this month, but we need to golf and prep for the tournament.
Yeah, dude, we definitely need to.
Because I gotta fix my slice still.
Dude, I've decided that I'm only using my driver and my irons. I'm not using
woods.
I'm not using my woods anymore.
Because they're so bad with them?
Dude, I just I cannot get a consistent hit with them. So.
Well, I was like that too, but I'm getting better because I am committed to using them.
Well, I mean,
Here's the thing, Giuliano.
No.
Listen.
No.
You need to learn properly. Like, I was golfing this last week with my brother and our coworker, and he's like, okay, I should use this because that's my skill level, but I'm gonna use a pitching wedge because that's what it should. Like, I'm gonna learn right. And I was good for you, because he only started like 2 months ago.
Yeah,
like he's still very new to this, and I was like, that's good. Like, you should learn the right way, and then you'll go up from there.
Yeah, well, I'll do that, just not with my woods.
Okay, well,
and then in like 2 more months, it'll still be the same.
I'll go to the range. I'll go to the range and hit with my woods, and I'll hit there. But I'm tired of wasting strokes.
That's fine woods. In the game. Whatever. You still got to work on it.
Yeah, maybe I'll do it in like. I'm definitely not gonna do it at the tournament.
No,
but at the maybe if we go out golfing or whatever, and it doesn't matter, I'll just use my woods and stuff. But saying that, I'll probably use it during the tournament because I do that sometimes. Dude, there was this last time I went golfing with Lance and Isaiah, and there was a hole that I could hit it over a house or I could take the safe path but go like way farther than I had to. And Isaiah and I were looking at each other, and I was like, I don't think I can get it that high. Like, I'm gonna go around, but like, there's been situations where I've just been like risky and been like, I'm gonna do it.
Yep.
Like, I believe I can do it, but I was like, that time I'm not gonna try and like go over a house.
Jeez,
it was pretty funny though.
I think I'm going to 4 concerts in the next 3 weeks or 4 weeks.
Oh wow!
But one of them I haven't bought tickets yet for. It's Matt Mason.
Matt Mason.
I'm going to a Coldplay concert.
Are you?
Yeah.
Wait,
Nice.
that's
It's in
big.
Seattle. At Lumen
Okay, so
Field.
okay, yeah.
So did I tell you guys that I'm going to a concert in the Seahawks stadium before going to a Seahawks game?
Oh yeah,
you did mention this, yeah.
Yes.
But I don't think you said. I don't think you said it was Coldplay, or maybe you did.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool though.
I know. It's gonna be very awesome.
It's funny though that you're going to a Coldplay concert because Coldplay is one of those bands where like you don't have to like listen to their new music to enjoy it. It's kind of like the Lumineers one. I think I could go to Imagine Dragons concert and still know the majority of their songs without ever having to like.
Really?
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
I know.
No, sorry, you don't listen to them a lot?
No, I do. Okay. Well, I mean, I listen to all their popular songs, but the fact that I like don't have to go out of my way to go look them up, they just like show up randomly. They're big enough to where like I could definitely go enjoy an Imagine Dragons concert. I think I could definitely do that with an AJR also.
Yeah, AJR is a bucket list concert for me because they put on such a show. It's amazing.
Hans Zimmer is a bucket list.
Yeah. Coldplay. No, Imagine Dragons. I was huge on them like 5 years ago. Every song I was just going through. Not as big anymore, but they're good.
Yeah.
But anyways, I think we're done, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Anyways, follow us on socials if you want to. We're up on some and we post stuff, and we'll see you again in 2 weeks. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Go Mariners, go Hawks.
Spend my days in the jellyfish fields, trying to fish you off my mind. Spend my nights at the Giuliano, experiencing